Remember, if you like this video, don't forget to press the subscribe button and press the notification bell so you will be alerted to when I have new videos. Welcome to another episode of Mach Fishing. What a strange end, weather-wise, to my kayak crabbing season. Normally, I would stop crabbing with a trout line in late October, but this year the water seemed so warm, so late in the season, that I decided to give it one more try in November. I would end up moving my 600-foot trout line 3 times, from 6 feet to 9 or 10 feet, and then to 13, 14 feet of water. The water was so clear I could see 6 feet down, and so could the crabs. All I can say is that today would be my personal best from kayak crabbing by running a trout line in November. When I got to the launch, I noticed there was some dead crabs floating in the water. That gave me an indication that there's probably some crabs around to be had. The crabbing would be unbelievable in November. High tide would be not until this afternoon, around 2:54 p.m. So I would basically be crabbing the outgoing tide and then crab the incoming tide, so I have opportunity at both ends. Once again, I would use chicken necks as my bait of choice for my last crabbing mission. I can't believe how thick this fog is. The air temperature is about 55 degrees and it's very foggy. I'm probably going to launch later than expected because the fog is just so dense. I don't think it'll be safe for a kayak to be out here where you can't be seen by another boat. So I'm just going to take my time, put my stuff together, and get ready to launch. I launched at 8:47, much later than I expected, because of this thick fog, and it's still thick. The water is 60.7 degrees now, and I'm seeing some little fish jumping around, but it's not safe, I don't think, to go out into the deeper water because nobody will be able to see you. Despite my lighter kayak, and I put my light on in the back, so I'm just going to try the shallows first, because I know in some rivers they've been catching them in 6 to 9. I'll try to probably see if I can get to at least 6 and stay close to shore. So I'll get ready to deploy shortly. It's hard to see. I'm just trying to go by my fish finder. I'm in 6 feet of water. All right, it's 9:02. I'm deployed. This is about an hour later than planned. The fog is really bad still. So I'm going to mark my buoy on my GPS so I can find it until the fog clears later this morning. First run in the fog. I'll have to see if my line's a little bit too loose. I think it's too loose. I saw the line drop, but we'll see. I'll just work it the way it is for now. All right, let's go for these crabs. Let's get cracking. This end of the line I just put down, but there's no crabs yet. I'll be real interested in where I started, because that was sitting a little longer. So far, not a single crab. Still in 6.1 feet of water. And it's also about dead low tide around here, you know, after 9. So that would be the other issue. Now, a lot of fish jumping around. Maybe I need to go get my fishing line. Zero on the first run. Oh, I got something small. What did I get? I just threw this line out. Oh, nice perch. Look at that. So that's what that's jumping out there. It's perch. Throw another line out. Well, I caught one perch. There he is in my little well. And I'm going down just for the second time. The line's been soaking for a little while. If I still don't catch anything, I will pull the line up and wait for this fog to lift, because then it'll be incoming tide at about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Pull this line in. Okay, let's look for crabs. Nothing. Uh-oh, I see a crab. First crab of the day. Now I was in 6.1 feet of water. I'll just put him in the basket directly. I know he's the keeper. So at least we got one. Oh, I think I see another one. Oh, that's a big one. Look at that. Okay, that's two. Heavy too. That's still in 6 feet. Let's see if there's any more. We'll be doing some cracking tonight if I can get at least 2 dozen. Come on, tasty crustaceans. Come to Papa. Oh, I think there's another one. Haha, another big one. Maybe the line just had to soak. That's 3. If I can get 4 a run, that'll be okay for this time of year on the 600-foot line when I'm not in the deep. Okay, let's see if we can get another one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, one arm. Another keeper. All right, so I got the 4. Okay, we're at 5.9 feet. There's another one. Okay, so that's 5. Oh, there's another one. It's going fast. Oh, there. Try to get away. 6. Half a dozen. Okay, I see the end of my float. So are we going to get one more? Still Still around 6 feet. Oh, there's another one.
Get in front of me. There we go.
I don't know, I think it's 7. Okay, so that was a bonus crab. Okay, coming to the end. Oh, I think there's another one. Ah, he tried to drift away. I got him on the drift. Okay, that was it. Not bad. Okay. We're going on the third run. First run was a bust, but the second run was productive after a soak. So this one's been soaking again, so let's see what happens. Yep. Come on, crabs. All right. All set. All right, so let's get cracking. There's still jellyfish in the water too. Okay, I see the fog is lifted a little bit. I can see a little better, but not safe enough to go out and move this line into deeper water. Okay, I think I'll do better in the deeper water. Okay, for those of you who wonder how I'm crabbing close to shore in a small area, and I do have a flag with a light on the back. I do have a whistle with me on my life vest, and there's actually no boats around here. I'm like the only one out here right now, so that's the only reason I'm crabbing with a 600-foot line, not a 1200. So far, no crabs on this third run. Only that second run was magical. I would like to get out in the deep water with the incoming tide. So we'll see. Oh, there's a crab. Nice size one too. Got him. Nice big one. Don't have a dozen. I have about 9 crabs. Like I said, if I get 2 dozen, I'm fine. Anything else is bonus. A bushel of these nice fall crabs would be great. But we'll see when I move the line. There's another one. Okay. That's 2. And that was still in 6 feet. So that gives me 10 crabs total. All right, only 2 off that run. That's at least 10. Okay, I got 10 crabs. I went down the line 4 times. 2 times it's 0. 1 time I got 8, another time I got 2. So I'm gonna pull the line in and move to deeper water because the fog is lifting a little bit. I could see further out. Okay, I'm deploying again. I'm in 9 to 10 feet of water. No boats around, no commercial crabbers. I'm in 11 feet now. So 9 to 11 feet of water. This is my last time going down the line. basically the crabs that are there, a lot of them are jumping off. Like here's one, but that's a female. She didn't jump off. But a lot of the crabs are jumping off because they're seeing me, because we could see almost 6 feet down, is what I guess now. And they could see me, I could see them. I just see them floating away before I can even get close to catching them. I noticed it's the light crabs or the small crabs that are the ones that, that's one that just let go again. The light crabs and the smaller crabs are the ones that let go early a lot of times. Not all the time, but most of the time. And the bigger ones, heavier ones, I guess they think they're impervious to being caught, so they hang on a little longer. So I'm able to get those, which is good. But I'm not catching that many. Water seems to be shutting down. At least the crabs seem to be shutting down. And but I got enough. I got what I need for the house. I may move the line one more time. I don't know if it's close to shore with the water being 62.4, or I'll go into 13 feet of water like I was intending. And then after that I'll call it quits and head home. But I might have close to 24 crabs. I'll have to give an official count later. If you had traps, that's the way to go right now, or at least to supplement or complement your trot line. Because these crabs, as soon as they start getting close to the surface and they see the light and they see you or the boat, they just let go. All right, well, it looks like there is no crabs on this line to speak of to make it worth my while, so I'm pulling this one in. All right, I'm going down in starting off 14 feet of water, 14 and a half. It'll probably go down about 12. And I forgot to have my camera going. I was tearing the crabs up in 13, 14 feet of water. I've almost doubled my take so far, so I may end up with half a bushel at least. So I'm going to leave this out for just a little while longer, since the crabs seem to be biting. Almost to the end. I don't see any other crabs. And a lot of these weren't jumping off early either. They were bigger and they were just hanging on, so I was able to just scoop them out, scoop them off the line. So now I'm going into shallower area, the 13 feet versus the 14. 14 was the money. I think here's one coming. Got him. Yep, I think another one's coming. Oh, he let go. Okay, here's another one. They let go too, both of them. But that was 2 right there. That's the problem I've been having once the fog lifted and it was nice and clear in the water. There's another one just let go. I didn't even have to move. He just saw the boat. Oh man, he was coming up off the end. I didn't even see him. He was coming straight up. The line was just a little too loose. That's all right. I'm gonna go back, let him sit and go back for him again. See, that's what I got after I moved it. Most of them are keepers. There might be 2 that I have to measure. Close to a bushel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am the crab whisperer. Oh man. There we go.
Another one coming. Okay. There's another one coming. Good size one. There. Yep, there's another one trying to get on a line. Oh, but there's another one. Huh. He went right into the basket. Oh, and there's another one. There's another one coming. There we go. I think I'm approaching a bushel. I did get a bushel, and it's time to go home. Well, today was a great day. This was my last crabbing of 2022, and it was the latest I've ever crabbed on my kayak successfully, November 4th. And I ended up catching a bushel of crabs. I only expected maybe 2-3 dozen, a quarter bushel, half a bushel, but I ended up locating the crabs after moving my line 3 times and ended up loading up with a bushel. So I'm quite happy. As you can see, the crabs were in about 14 feet of water. That was my best spot. I tried 6, 8, 10, and on a kayak moving the lines, that takes a while. But I just stuck with it because we had beautiful weather today. The water was flat calm. The winds was basically 0 to 3 miles an hour. And it was very foggy early on, which started a late start. And I seem to have gotten the bigger crabs in the morning and basically keeper crabs in the afternoon. But it was a great way to end 2022. So let's get cracking. Yes. See that little baby there? Look at that. He's all dark. Anyway, I gotta start eating some of these tasty crustaceans. So until next year, for kayak crabbing. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching, and until next time, be sure to check out my other videos.